You know, I never noticed how good the Jersey Shore really is. You know, honestly, I can't even lie. It is. It's a nice show. You know, Situation, Paulie D, Dina. You know, Snooki, freaking Sammy, Ronnie, Vinny. Like it just, oh, so many characters, so many people, and it's a great show, you know. And I'm on season 4 at this point, at right now, like as we speak, at this very moment, I'm at season 4, and honestly, the show's banging. Still, I can't lie. You know, a lot of drama and shit. Just that I'm a bit annoyed with Sam and Ronnie going back and forth. Like they break up, they're together. They break up, they're back together. It's like the Shield, you know. It's like they're apart, they break up somehow, and after they get back together, and then they break up again, and then they come back. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, but the show's been blessed, and I've been watching it within the past couple of days, almost to a week by this point. Huh? Oh, I'm supposed to be talking about WWE. Raw and SmackDown this week. And Stomping Grounds. Well. So Stomping Grounds this past Sunday. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that good either. It was 50-50 in my eyes. You know? People say that 50% of the show was good, 50, and then after that, throughout in the middle of the show, I would say by the time Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre came on, from that point on, the rest of the show just fell flat. I would say so, but then again, I don't want to give too much credit or shit on it too much, but at the same time, in the end, I'm just gonna say the show was a good 4 to 5 out of 10. There you go. And that's the same thing for Monday Night Raw the next night, because I was not happy with Ricochet taking on AJ Styles on Monday Night Raw, non-title or not. Okay, if they wanted to treat that match with importance, they should have made it for the United States title at Extreme Rules, or you know, you had at least 2 more months, save it for SummerSlam. That's what I would have done, but I don't know. They always like to rush things and put things out there in the early going. I don't know why. And then, you know, also on Raw, The Undertaker showed up. The Undertaker returned. I literally finished playing basketball, right? And I'm watching Raw, put it on, I'm skipping, because I don't really care. Oh, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are in the ring. I don't care. Mixed tag team match. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know if it was going to be on Raw or at Extreme Rules. I kind of thought it would be on Raw. And then at Extreme Rules, it would be Seth versus Corbin again. And then Lynch versus Evans again. But no, well, I'm kind of right because they just put them in a tag team match. That's pretty much it. So I'm skipping. I see R-Truth on my screen. It's like, alright, I gotta stop. R-Truth's funny. R-Truth is funny. He should be given something higher than the 24/7 championship. I'm not even gonna lie. He's great in the ring, good on the mic. You know, he's cool. So I honestly would push R-Truth higher. You know, maybe let him go after the Intercontinental Championship since Finn Balor ain't doing dick right now. Or I would make R-Truth a contender for a top title right now, because the dude's one of the hottest stars on the main roster at this moment, so you might as well capitalize on it. You let Kofi win the fucking title, and now his title reign's slowly declining, so why don't you let R-Truth get some shine? The man's a former NWA World Champion, but outside of that, he hasn't held any top title in WWE. There's that. And I'm skipping after that. I see Roman Reigns versus Shane and Drew. I'm like, let me just skip faster. And then I just see a familiar face on the screen while it was skipping. So I went back, and then by the time Shane McMahon went to the top rope, ding, lights went out, lights come back on, Undertaker's in the ring, and I'm like, I popped. I was a little bit excited. I won't even lie. It's the Undertaker. No matter how hard I shit on him for that god-awful match at Saudi Arabia in that Super Showdown with Goldberg, I still have a nice place in my heart for the Undertaker. But thing is, the Undertaker coming back to save Roman Reigns, right? Now, I'm not going to go about things logically or try to ask how does this make any sense, because I'm done asking, because this has had, I like, everything nowadays, it's like, why should you even question? Why should you? Because there's no point, you know? I question, why is the wild card still a thing? If the wild card is here, why is the brand split still a thing? You know, like, there's so many questions I have, and I just stopped asking, you know? You know, Undertaker came back, saved Roman Reigns, and then he immediately made the match literally minutes after, saying Undertaker will team up with Roman Reigns against Shane and Drew. And I'm like, well, there's a lot of history in that match there. Roman beat Taker 2 years ago. Undertaker beat Shane 3 years ago at WrestleManias, respectively. And Undertaker once defeated Drew McIntyre on SmackDown in 2010. So, there's a lot of history there. so there's a lot of stuff in that, you know, 2-on-2 combination matchup at Extreme Rules. The thing is, what is it for? You know? Even though I just said I'm done asking questions, I asked a question. But still, what is it for? Like, what's on the line? Nothing. Well, is Shane gonna go away? Is Shane done? Now, in a storyline, I will look at it as, okay, you know, they always called The Undertaker the conscience of WWE. So, you know, when things go crazy, batshit crazy, Undertaker just showed up. It kind of reminds me when the McMahon-Helmsley era, or the McMahon-Helmsley faction, was a thing back in the 2000s, and then Undertaker returned at Judgment Day, and then he was able to help with Rock and Kane and others to put away the McMahon-Helmsley era. So, there's that. You know, Undertaker coming back when, I don't know, when Brock Lesnar was, you know, running roughshod over WWE, and then, you know, to get payback for the streak, stuff like that. I don't know, but, like, Undertaker, at this point, it's like, I don't trust you I don't trust the Undertaker anymore, dude. I don't. I'm over Undertaker, you know, coming back and wrestle. I'm over it now. It's like, it's cool for a moment for him to choke slam, tombstone, big boot, whatever he has to do, whatever move he does, it's cool. But as far as in-ring and matches and, you know, the length of matches, you know, how long can he go without fucking up or stuff like that, you know? How, like, it's stuff like that where it makes me not really interested in The Undertaker anymore. And that's sad, because literally earlier this year, last year, I was like, I would love to see Undertaker wrestle more because he looks like he's in great shape. And I've come to the conclusion that you may look great, but can you fucking live up to the hype in the ring? That's what that matters. You don't have to look great to fucking, you know, be a great wrestler in the ring. You know, you could ask fucking guys like Ryback or not way to start that. Let me try that again. Guys like Killing and Dane. You know, not really a freaking physical specimen, but the dude can get it on in the ring. You know, I'm just saying, you don't have to look a certain way to be good in the ring. That's all I'm saying. So, we'll see how this plays out at Extreme Rules. Undertaker, I don't know, is he going to appear every week to cut promos? Roman Reigns and Undertaker standing side by side is going to be an odd thing to see, because when it comes to Roman and the Undertaker, they're always against each other, whether it's the Shield and the Brothers of Destruction and Daniel Bryan, or, you know, Undertaker and Roman years ago. Like, they're always against. They're never really a team. And this is actually the first time, on television at least, because I remember they had a match in Madison Square Garden on a house show that they were a team. But on television, you know, they're a team now. So, it's going to be weird to see. Let me see. I saw on YouTube how people were hired to be executives, right? New directors, executive directors. And apparently they are Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff. I honestly, I don't think that's gonna mean shit, because in the end of the day, you know, I just don't think things are gonna change. People were saying how Raw was great this week. No, it wasn't. It was mediocre at best. It was not great. I don't know how you're gonna say it was great. What was great about it? You had filler. You know, R-Truth. Filler. Undertaker return. Filler. Nothing much there. AJ and Ricochet. Nice match. You know, kind of stupid that they had the match begin and then Gallows and Anderson come out and try to interfere, and then AJ told them to leave, and then they left, and they went to commercial break, went back to the match, and then, you know, it was just dumb. It's like, I gotta give these guys 15 to 10 minutes. Are you fucking crazy? These guys at least need 25 minutes. That's at least 25 minutes to get their shit in. I don't know why they can't at least give us 30 minutes of fucking wrestling with no commercial breaks. Not one. Not one break. Why can't at the 10:30 hour, like why can't at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, why can't the last 30 minutes of the show, can it be a main event match where people will be like, alright, let's get it, you know? Instead of rushing shit, putting stupid segments that doesn't need to be there, and then you have 15-minute matches at the end of the show. Why? I don't get it. And I hate when they have 1, 2, or 3 commercial breaks throughout a match in the main event as well. I hate it. I hate it a lot. Now, this is like a long-ass match, you know. If it's like over 30 minutes, then okay. But, you know, at least 1 commercial break would be nice. But freaking 2 or 3? Nah, you're doing too much. I'm sorry. So, let me see if I can find any news out here. All I see is old shit. Let me see. Okay, WWE news. Let me see what's up now. Yeah, Bischoff and Heyman are the new executive directors, which I don't really see anything different. Well, I don't know. I don't want to judge yet. I love how some people were shitting on others who were shitting on Stomping Grounds. Like, oh, don't judge until you watch the show. Well, can you fucking blame us when the amount of build that they gave us was trash and very limited? So you can't tell us, you can't tell others, oh, you shouldn't shit on the show before it actually comes on. I mean, can you blame us? Stomping Grounds, the name, the look, the freaking feel of it was trash. And then the build was trash as well. So you can't really blame people like me on shitting on something that hasn't happened yet, when the build itself was not even good. So you can't even do that at all. Just can't. That's how I feel. Alright, Forbes.com, you know, Kenny Omega rips WWE as Evolve 131 goes head-to-head with AEW charity show in July. Is that Fight for the Fallen show? Or, you know, WWE officially has established a pattern of scheduling events on the same day as AEW events. It all started earlier this month when WWE curiously announced NXT TakeOver Cardiff, the forthcoming pay-per-view for WWE offshoot NXT UK. It's not a pay-per-view, it's a special event. If it's a pay-per-view, it will be on pay-per-view. If I don't see it on my cable provider, my cable box fucking provider, if I don't see on the pay-per-view section NXT TakeOver, it's not a fucking pay-per-view. Just because it's on the network doesn't mean it's a pay-per-view. I'm sorry. That's how I look at it. And besides, at the beginning of every pay-per-view, they always have that copyright fucking thing at the beginning of the show. And they don't have that on any takeover that I've seen. So you, again, don't call it a pay-per-view if it's not a pay-per-view. Special event. I know all these people, and people like to forget NXT is a developmental brand. Third brand, whatever the fuck, main roster brand. No, it's not. It's a developmental brand. As much as great as it is, and I love NXT so much more than Raw and SmackDown, obviously, for all these fucking years, but I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna deny the fact that they are a developmental brand. If they're not a developmental brand, why can't superstars go from one brand back to NXT? Why do people always have to worry about call-ups? Why is there call-ups for another fucking brand? Makes sense, people. God. And then, yeah, so, quote, I will just say this to everyone in here. Contrary to, I'm sure, some of the buzz, the date of August 31st is a date we've had booked for a long time. That building has been booked with us in Cardiff. Jeez. Long before WrestleMania 35, I think. We just hadn't announced because it wasn't the right time, and you don't want to announce something for a brand 6 months out or whatever. At least I don't, the way I see it. Tonight was the right night to do it. It had nothing to do with anybody else, to be honest. We will take place live in prime time in the UK and be on in the afternoon here in the US. So it is what it is. Oh, that's Triple H. Triple H said that. Triple H said that on TakeOver Cardiff. Triple H's explanation was reasonable and strong alibi, but with the promotion announcing a second network special, thank you, to go head-to-head with an AEW pay-per-view is a less than 1 month span. Suspicions have naturally heightened. WWE announced Evolve 131, which will feature appearances by WWE Cruiserweights Kira Tozawa, Drew Gulak, in addition to popular NXT stars like Adam Cole, Matt Riddle, for July 13th on the WWE Network, and in a week where many in the wrestling media did their best to portray Seth Rollins as a corporate bully during an ongoing Twitter feud with Will Ospreay. This time, it was AEW Executive Vice President Kenny Omega's turn to play the little guy. Omega fired off a since deleted subtweet criticizing WWE's toxic relationship with Saudi Arabia while seeming to accuse the company of trying to undermine AEW's Fight for the Fallen showcase, which will also air on July 13th, with the proceeds going to victims of gun violence. So this is what Kenny Omega had to say on the WWE Evolve, airing the same day as AEW Fight for the Fallen. If lining your pockets with blood money is okay, then what's wrong with trying to undermine a charity show for victims of gun violence? I hear that healthy competition is supposed to be a good thing, and yet I can't help but feel like I'm gonna be sick. Though that's what Kenny Omega said. Though they have not been shy about piling on in criticizing WWE's current product, AEW's executive vice president's performers have been mostly magnanimous in discussing WWE. That is the way how it looked. It just looked weird. Cody has repeatedly thwarted attempts to disparage his time in WWE, instead praising the company for giving him an opportunity to learn pro wrestling on a national stage for a decade. But as the all-important month of October looms, where WWE SmackDown Live will make its broadcast TV debut for Fox, while AEW's weekly television will commence on TNT, tensions between the two promotions will become inevitably worse. And after Cody took a sledgehammer to a throne, I guess there's something supposed to be here. It's like a big ass open space here on Forbes, but that's them, not on me. And after Cody took a sledgehammer to the throne and the vile shot at Triple H at Double or Nothing, and Jon Moxley went scorched earth on WWE in the most popular Talk is Jericho podcast in history, the promotion that fired CM Punk on his wedding day was not going to take this lying down. Why did they have to mention CM Punk? I don't get it. I don't see the connection there. Oh, disgruntled talents? Really? I don't know. AEW poked the bear, and now the bear is poking back for the long-term health of wrestling business. Hopefully, both of these billionaire-backed bears thrive. Honestly, I want the WWE to succeed. I want them to be better. I'm tired of them being trash. It's hard for me to watch now. Like, dude, I went through 2013 to me was like the worst year for me. I feel 2013 and 2014 to me was like a fucking blur. Like, and when I watch it back on the network, it's like, how the fuck did I watch these shows and you know, get by them? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. It took until 2015, in my opinion, for things to change, you know? 2014 still felt like the Cenas and the Ortons and, you know, the Triple H's still getting involved in the main event scene. But 2015 and beyond, you know, it does feel, it's like a new, it's a different feeling in the air, in my opinion. So, there's that. So yeah, WWE will be airing Evolve's show on the network, which is cool, but I'm not really gonna watch because I just don't care. I don't really care about Evolve. I'm not gonna try to watch something I just don't care about. It's shocking that Io Shirai turned heel though on NXT. I was like, holy shit. I mean, she could have been like hottest babyface on NXT in the Women's division, you know, outside of Candice LeRae, and they were like, fuck it. Maybe she worked at the heel up in Japan, so maybe, or if she never, then they're taking a huge risk on her, turning her heel and stuff, but it is what it is. I did not pay attention, I should say, to SmackDown. I was working on Monday Night Raw episode of Universe Mode. Monday Night Raw Universe Mode is not really going to be a good one, in my opinion. It's just going to be matches, less backstage stuff, less promos. It's just for me to get by. SmackDown's going to be a better show, but again, it's just like Raw and SmackDown, it's just going to be a way for me to get by. It's just for me to get by so then I can focus on the draft because that's like the big show that everyone's paying attention to. So if you're going to ask me questions, oh, how come you didn't do the draft? Because it's on its different show. If I gotta tell people that one more time, I swear to God, you know, honestly. But I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. WWE's just trash, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. No, I just don't. Oh, by the way, the same day as Stomping Grounds, I watched. Child's Play. Won't lie, Child's Play was way better than fucking Stomping Grounds, I can tell you that. But, Child's Play, I watched that, and it was cool. Just that, I don't want to sound like a psycho. I don't want to sound weird, but it wasn't enough, you know, gory stuff to my liking, you know, because I love Chucky, okay? I'm behind Chucky 100%. If someone try to stop him, I'm like, no. Yo, Chucks, handle that. Get this guy. Get this woman. Get this person. You know, do what you gotta do, you know? Like, I love Chucky to death. I swear to God. I've been watching a lot of Chucky movies. I watched all of them. I think the third one is trash. You know, Child's Play 3, trash. Not really good in my opinion. You know, I don't know how the fuck he was able to get into a military school. I don't know how, but okay. Just not, nah. And I think the Curse of Chucky wasn't that good either. But I think the Cult of Chucky was nice. That was actually the first Chucky movie of this decade that I've seen, or at least I knew. I didn't know they made more Chucky movies throughout the years after Bride of Chucky or Seed of Chucky. After that, I'm like, there's more? They made more of these, you know? So Curse of Chucky was just wasn't that good to me. Bride of Chucky was the most funniest one, but I loved it a lot, you know? It was nice. Seed of Chucky right there, right next to it is nice. Child's Play, I think that's the best one. So, like, out of all the Chucky movies, how would I rank them? Okay, I'll put Child's Play, the first one, 1988. Bride of Chucky, and then Seed of Chucky right under it. And then everything else will be... Child's Play 2 would be, like, you know, an honorable mention. Everything else is just weird. You know? But, yeah. Like, but this movie, this year's movie, wasn't... Let me put it to you like this. It was, if you didn't see the movie, it was pretty much a robot that gone bad, pretty much. Instead of having a dude put his soul into a doll, you know, it was a freaking North Korean guy who got slapped up at work because I guess he was slacking, I don't know, and then went on to freaking, program bad stuff, able to take out restrictions, any restriction that they had for the doll, they took it out, and then, he put the chip into the doll, and then the doll was able to kill and stuff. And he killed himself, too. The dude that programmed Chucky to be bad, he killed himself in the process. He jumped off a fucking the building and landed into a car. Back first, so, crazy. But yeah, it's just, I didn't really like that part. I was like, he's going to be like a robot in a way. It's like a doll robot, just... He's like, oh, he gone bad. So it's like, how many robot movies have I seen to where it's like, bruh, really? A robot that's gone bad, we gotta kill it? I mean, come on, man. I thought it was gonna be more like similar to the first one, but sadly it was not. It was just, I guess, a modern version, which a part of me didn't like the fact that, he wasn't really talking. Again, he was just a doll. He wasn't a dude possessed. It was just a doll talking. Are we gonna be friends? Are we playing now? You're my buddy until the end. It just... it's like, come on. Is that all you got? Come on, Chucks. I need more than that, He's like, you hurt Andy. And then he kills the person that hurts Andy. Or says that they're their best friend to Andy. And he hears that. And it's like, nope, you ain't. It's like you ain't taking my best friend from me. It's like, you look broken, Andy. Let's dig inside. Let's cut you up and see what we are working with. I don't know. It didn't live up to my expectations. That's all I'm going to put it. Okay. But everything else was fine. It was a lot better than Sloppy Grounds. I enjoyed it. Chucky able to get him some kills in, controlling a car, scary moments. There's a lot of... I got scared about 2 or 3 times, not gonna lie. So that's how you know it's a good movie. If I get scared in a movie, then you know it's good. If I don't get scared, trash. I'm sorry. Like Insidious 4, trash. I'm sorry. If I don't get scared in a movie, trash. I'm sorry. That if once... it's sad. I got scared for Chucky, but I barely got scared for Michael Myers in Halloween in 2018. I watched that movie during the day, and I'm like, all right, let me see my boy Michael go to work. Let him go and deal with people in the neighborhood. And there's some things I just didn't really get scared of, But I won't lie, I was, knees weak, so to speak, when, it was leading into the end. I'm like, shit, I don't want the girl to die. I don't want the 3 women to die. I want them to survive, So, with Chucky, I'm 100% behind him. But, Michael Myers, I'm 50-50 on him, So, there's that. And I think that's it. Is there more for me to talk about? NBA. Oh yeah, let's talk about NBA. Fuck it, why not? I watched the draft. It was different to what I was expecting, but I'm not gonna go into that. Now there's a lot of rumors, man, about who should go where. Where's Durant gonna go? Where's Kyrie gonna go? How LeVar Ball is bullshitting that his son Lonzo, getting traded to fucking New Orleans Pelicans, which I thought Lonzo would be on Lakers for forever. That he looked like a man that could lead the charge before LeBron got there, at least be a big part of the Lakers. But no, not the case now. In my opinion, I think that KD should go anywhere but the Knicks. Okay? The New York Knicks are the biggest trash basketball team I've ever seen. And it's sad because they're former champions, And, I love Stephen A. He's hilarious. But when he's like, he wants Kevin Durant to go to the Knicks, I'm like, fam, no. Relax. Not everybody wants to play in Madison. Come on, man. Madison Square Garden isn't what it used to be, okay? I don't really think of Madison Square Garden like that anymore. I don't think anybody should give a shit about playing in Madison Square Garden. I honestly think just maybe he should go to the Nets. If he's going anywhere in New York, go to the Nets. You know, they're a new team. You know, they have a chance. You know, Knicks had their chances over the fucking years, and look at them now. You know, losers, losing after losing. Fucking Carmelo Anthony, what has he done with the Knicks? Hasn't done dick. So, what can I say? Klay Thompson, I don't think he's leaving. His ass is staying. He ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Klay Thompson. I honestly think he's better than Steph Curry. He's all around. He's fucking great, right? Like, he could go in for the layups. He can dunk. He can obviously shoot threes, you know. But I guess with Steph, like, when he shoots, you expect him not to miss. Honestly, when I play NBA 2K, and by the way, I played like a little playoffs like off screen because I didn't record anything. I just wanted to play it, see how it goes. It was fucking tough. Unbelievable. I was able to get past 76ers clean, like 3-1. I was able to get by freaking I think Boston Celtics I was able to get by a little without any struggles. But yeah, when I fought Golden State, holy shit, it was tough. Danny Green, fucking Durant. Oh, Durant. Yo, they programmed Durant in the most OP way possible in NBA 2K19. The dude will not miss. You have to have hardcore defense on Durant in order for him to miss in the video game. It is incredible. And it sucks because I'm the Raptors. I'm like, you know what? Let me play as the Raptors in this playoffs and go all about it. See how far I can go. Able to win the whole thing, but it was very fucking tough. And obviously, obviously, I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. The difficulty was on pro. You think I'm gonna go higher than that? I'm no all-star. I'm no legend. I'm not a rookie, but I'm at least a pro. Anything higher than that, I am not playing. Especially against the fucking Golden State Warriors in this fucking video game. You gotta be fucked up. You gotta be messed up. Hell no. I'm taking on freaking Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Cousins, and then fucking Durant. You gotta be out of your goddamn mind. I'm sorry. But yeah, Klay Thompson ain't going nowhere. His ass is staying in with the Warriors. That's all I got to say about that. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's it, man. If Kawhi stays, which I believe he's gonna stay, like that's just my opinion. I think he's gonna stay. Why else would he leave? Well, I mean, if he leaves for the money, then I don't know. But then again, I can't get mad at him. He came, he did the job for Toronto. He came to Toronto on his first year here with the Raptors, and then he was able to go on and win the whole fucking thing. He was able to go on to win the championship. So what's the point of him staying in a way? I understand we would love to have back-to-back or winning another championship, and I don't mind that. I love that. I love that mentality. I would love for him to stay and him try to repeat. But at the same time, if he's going to go, I'm not going to be mad at him either. You know, could you imagine, you know, Kawhi Leonard freaking on the Clippers? That'll be something new. If he did it with the Raptors, he could do it with the Clippers. You know? Shoot, I don't know. Imagine if you went to Lakers. Oh, that is murder right there. I'm sorry. LeBron and Kawhi? What? Yeah, I'm just saying. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Golden State and the Lakers go head-to-head on the Western Conference Finals? That would be incredible. That would be some hardcore competitive game right there. I'm telling you right now. If Kawhi somehow thinks of going to LA because he's a California native, if he goes over there, you know, shit, that would be incredible. That's just me. But I think, you know, it would be great for him to stay here in Toronto. Kevin Durant, not Kyle Lowry, my bad. Kyrie Irving, if y'all going anywhere, don't go to the Knicks. You're not going to make it. I'm sorry. You are not going to do anything. You're not going to make a difference. You're not going to do shit. It's going to be like how LeBron was when he went back to the Cavaliers, I think, in 2015, I think it was, right? When LeBron went back to the Cavaliers, you know, it took him a whole fucking year to win a championship. And then after that, he's been on a downward spiral ever since. So, I'm just saying, you know, at least go to the Nets where there's some potential there. But fucking Knicks? The Knicks? No, you good. You good. You know, and as great as Milwaukee was last season, imagine if KD went to the Milwaukee Bucks, you know? He's a free agent. He could go anywhere. But what if he went to the Milwaukee Bucks? That'd be crazy. Because if they were great and they were the best in the East last year, you know, imagine what could happen next year. That's just me. And I think that's it. That's literally all I want to talk about. Nothing else for me to speak of. Everything else is just boring. And yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm planning to go back to school and everything. And yeah. Hope you guys can enjoy 7 Days Podcast. If y'all can, please leave a like, subscribe if you do. Follow me on Twitter at Boy123Gym, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'm out. You know, videos coming up. Raw, SmackDown, and the draft. And then we kick off Uterus Mode once again. So let's get it. Alright, thanks for listening. And I'm out. Later.